We keep hearing this term shadow work popping up more and more all around us, but what does it mean? Where did it come from? And how can you utilize it to better your own life? Well, I'm about to tell you. Shadow work comes from Carl Jung's theory on the shadow aspect, otherwise known as the shadow self, which is contained within all of us. It is the unconscious aspects of ourselves that we tend to deny even exist. Because we choose not to identify with those aspects of ourselves, they like to cause underlying problems for us. When we choose to acknowledge these aspects and work with them, we're able to achieve balance within ourselves. Okay, so what the heck did I just say? To put it simply, you know those thoughts that come into your mind that you instantly dismiss because, oh no, I would never feel that way, or no, I would never do that. Well, that's your shadow self. That's a part of you that doesn't fit with how you identify as a human being. And because it doesn't fit, it tends to get rejected. But the reality is, that is a part of you. Just because you wouldn't do something or you don't want to do something doesn't mean that you don't still have an aspect of you that does. When we feel rejected by those around us, we feel hurt. That hurt can often translate to anger. That anger can lead to acting out. So when we reject and deny those shadow aspects of ourselves, they act out. That leads to self-destruction. Those are those moments when you do something that is completely against your health and well-being and you have no idea why. That's because those parts of you are screaming to be heard and acknowledged so you can work through it and not do the things that are going to be destructive to your well-being. Shadow work is about digging deep inside of yourself and asking those parts of you that are screaming out, what is it that you need? And when they tell you, having a conversation about how you can give them what they need without putting your own health and well-being at risk. It's the same as when you have a conversation with a loved one, a friend, a relative who's upset. The idea is to find a compromise, a way of coming and meeting in the middle that respects both of your health and well-being. So you're basically talking to yourself, having a conversation, which kind of sounds kooky, but you know, how do you know where to go from here? Well, luckily, there is a trail of breadcrumbs left by your own discomfort and pain. Those thoughts that you don't want to think about, those emotions that you don't want to feel, those memories you don't want to remember. That's where you start. Shadow work is about facing your fears, learning where they come from, and learning how to love the parts of you that experience them. Shadow work is an incredibly individualized process. As a shadow worker, I can give you tools and guidance to help you along your path, but you are the only one who can complete your own shadow work. You are the only one who can reach deep inside yourself and find those parts of you that need to be seen. It's not easy. In fact, it really, really hurts. But if you can do it, if you can work with those parts of yourselves that hurt and lash out, then they will stop working against you. And you can start having real fulfillment in your life. If you would like additional guidance, tools, or tips on shadow work and other related content, like and subscribe, and blessings be upon you.